Hey Capricorns, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general life tarot reading for July 15th through the 31st. If you want to skip the card pull and go straight to the message, feel free to click the description box and the timestamp below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to first pull a couple of oracle cards to see what the overall energy is that's surrounding this reading. So the first one that we have out is regeneration. And let's see what else we have for the energy surrounding my Capricorns. Oh, all right. That's a lot of cards. We're not going to take all of those. Let's see if they come back. And another chunk of cards came out, so apparently Spirit has some things to say. So, the second card that we have out for you is blessings. And the last card that we have is wisdom. So let's get into some tarot and see what other messages we have for you. What's going on with my Capricorns right now? What's in their current energetic space? How are you all feeling? We have the Nine of Voices in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, anything that's hidden. We have the Four of Emotions, and we have the Nine of Materials in reverse. For advice from Spirit. Wow. Okay, Capricorn. There's a lot going on with y'all right now, huh? We have the Muse of Voices. We have the Eight of Emotions in reverse. And we also have the Page of Materials in reverse for the advice from Spirit. And for your potential outcome, we have the Three of Inspiration in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further. Your current energy, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Six of Swords and we have the Page of Wands. For advice from Spirit, for my Capricorn collective, we have the Eight of Wands. And for your potential outcome for my Capricorn collective, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards and see what final messages we have before we get into the reading. So for your current energy, we have Heart-Mind Union. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have Patterns. For advice from Spirit, we have Beliefs Come True. And for your potential outcome, we have Inspired Thoughts. Okay, Capricorns, let's get into this now. So let me first start by saying that when I was shuffling the cards, it was literally the messiest shuffles that I have done in a very long time. So I use usually about six decks when I do these readings. And these cards were all over the place. They wouldn't slide in, they wouldn't shuffle, everything was uneven. It felt very all over the place. I felt real discombobulated, and I'm not entirely sure why. But pulling the cards, that same energy was there. Things just felt all over the place. It was like a lot rushing in. Things felt very scrambled. So let's see what's happening with you all. The overall energy, regeneration, blessings, and wisdom. It feels as though, Capricorn, this for you is coming out of some sort of turmoil, coming out of some sort of turbulence, some chaos. It feels like the energy is all over the place. So this might be where you are right now, or perhaps this is you starting to come out of it. But what this is saying is that this is now a time for you to, I think, step back, reevaluate where you are in your life, what it is that you want, where you want to be, the path that you are on. And I think that for you right now, you're going to have to sort of lean on the lessons that you have learned in the past. And while, of course, at the time, I think that they were harsh lessons, I think that they threw your life into a bit of a tailspin. But understand that those lessons were there for a very distinct reason. It was to make you smarter. It was, I just heard a cautionary tale and what not to do. So even though it may not have felt like it, I think that whatever you've gone through or whatever you've been through, something that I feel has been rather disappointing, it was actually a blessing in disguise. So getting into the tarot, we have the Nine of Voices in reverse. Nine of Voices is the Nine of Swords in traditional tarot. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, and we also have Heart Mind Union. Harmony of heart, joy and vision with mind, plan and action, faster manifestation, highest vibration. So, what I feel like for you is that this is you starting to come out of this chaotic energy. This is you being in that process of regenerating, of reinvigorating, reinventing yourself, trying to find that new focus on your own life. This is you trying to figure out where you're going. This is very much an energy of the calm after the storm. And now it's kind of like, what now? Where do I go from here? I just saw a vision of a boat in the middle of an ocean, I guess, and there are islands sort of sprinkled around it. And the captain is sort of looking like, okay, which one do I go towards? So I think that this is you coming out of this chaos and figuring out what's next. So for the obstacles, challenges, and what's currently hidden, we have the Four of Emotions or the Four of Cups in traditional tarot, the Nine of Materials in reverse, which is the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, and we also have patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals and change subconscious patterns. So this reading is not about love. It's about life and all that comes with it. So I think that, in terms of challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, with the Four of Emotions, there's a certain sense of discontentment. I think that now coming out of the chaos, you might be thinking that, this was not necessarily the way to go, and you've sort of grown dissatisfied with that path. But you haven't necessarily found something that sort of meets two of your core needs. Something that will give you stability, something that will, sort of keep you on that path of calm, but then also something that will ignite you, something that you find exciting. So it almost feels as like you are almost drawn back into the chaos because you haven't necessarily found something that, I don't want to say excites you, because I don't think that this chaos was rather exciting, but it almost feels as though you're not okay with the mundane. Like, let's say that you're looking, if it's in terms of career, right? You're not a 9 to 5er. You need something that feeds your creativity. You need something that excites you, to do on a daily basis. And that might, be a position where you're very outward facing and you talk to a lot of people and you go to a lot of meetings and you do this. Or if it's building your own business, something that, turned from a passion project into a money-making venture, you're not okay with boredom. Like you need something to spark your interest. But at the same time, you want that something to also give you that stability and abundance that you are looking for. And I think that maybe you may have gotten burned a little bit rushing in this sort of last go round into passion without necessarily thinking about, the sort of logistical side of things. So it feels like you're trying to find that balance between passion and stability, but you're very much drawn to the passion part of things. So, looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Muse of Voices, we have the Eight of Emotions, or this Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the Page of Materials in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands, and we also have Beliefs Come True. Your beliefs create your reality. Reorganize and change emotions. Reprogram subconscious mind. So, Capricorn, it almost feels as though you don't think that you can have these two things that coexist together, this passion and the practical, right? So, Spirit is saying that don't be so quick to walk away from opportunities, even if on the surface they don't seem as though they immediately fit what it is that you're looking for. Because chances are that you sort of take a quick glance and you're like, that's not going to excite me, on to the next. I feel like Spirit is telling you to look a little bit more deeply. Think about those things that you truly want, that you truly love, and figure out ways to merge them together. I really do think that this is about career for you. And so, Spirit is just saying, don't be so quick to walk away because there's something good that's coming towards you. I think that it might be a little bit unexpected. It'll be what you're looking for, but you need to give it a chance. You need to give it a fair shot and maybe think outside of the box a little bit. This is you reprogramming and not immediately discounting something because it didn't come in the package that you expected, or it may take a little bit longer than you expected. This is you shifting your thoughts. Spirit is saying that you can have what you want. You can have this change, you can have this balance, but you're going to have to start looking at things a little bit differently. So, what we have for your potential outcome, we have the Three of Inspiration in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have Inspired Thoughts. Alignment brings incredible ideas, new thoughts, new decisions, new immediate action, and new reality. So, what I'm feeling is that for a little while, dear Capricorn, I think that you are going to continue to resist a little bit. I think that you are going to grow a little bit impatient and not immediately see the opportunity that's in front of you. This new abundance, this new stability. I think that you are going to overlook it initially, and then you're going to have this aha moment. This moment of clarity that says, oh my God, this is what I've been looking for. I can do this with it. This will give me the opportunity to do X. This will give me the chance to do Y. And so this is that regeneration period, right? Because you've taken a step back and you've sort of taken the time to rethink, reassess based on your prior experiences, right? Where you've gotten a lot smarter, where you're able to recognize good things that are coming in, things that you can work with. This is you going through your period of regeneration and shifting the way that you view things. What it's going to do, and it's going to take you a little bit of practice. It's going to be challenging, but ultimately you will be able to put all of that together and look at this opportunity that's coming in as something that is more fitting for you than you would have given credit to on the surface. So I'm going to grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Just one. Okay, thank you. I felt like a ton of these were going to start coming out. So, the card that we have for you is transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So, what we have right here for you, Capricorn, is confirmation from Spirit that things are changing, that you have learned your prior lessons, right? The first card that we had out for you was rejuvenation. And I think that that goes hand in hand with transformation, that you were changing, you were shifting your mindset. You're more now able to recognize gifts, blessings that will serve you well, that are more balanced for you. It's coming. And I think that because of your past experiences, because of the work that you're sort of doing to change how you view things and finding that balance between passion and practicality, it's going to allow you to see opportunities in a different way. It's going to allow you to have that aha moment. So keep doing this work, keep transforming, keep keep sort of reprogramming, right? And absorbing the lessons from what you've gone through before, and you'll be in a better position to identify this opportunity that is headed straight for you. All right, Capricorn. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.